everyone. Thanks for joining me today. It's Sunday. It is Easter Sunday here in the United States. Also, it's a celebration of spring solstice by the non-Christians, and happenstance is that it's also Ramadan about the same time as I'm sorry, I'm not Islam, but it's the 9th month of this moon cycle or something. Anyway, I'm not 100% up on it. However, I wanted to take this opportunity to mix all of these together and build a theme deck. And so that's what we're doing today. If you haven't logged in today, there was a free gift, which I already opened. I should have caught it on video, but I didn't. We can't do this March of the Machines thing because I couldn't build a deck that matched that. So we're going to go to this Oath of the Gatewatch event and play this deck for the first time. This should be pretty easy because of the level. I did some research online and I'm looking for Tamia. There she is. So the colors of Easter are gold, white, and purple. In this game, gold is colorless, and there's not a purple mana color. So I'm going with Tamio because blue is on the spectrum of purple, and then green is for spring. That's my reasoning, my logic behind it. None of the planeswalkers really had what I thought would be good Easter colors as far as the lore goes. Her abilities don't really have anything to do with Easter either, so the deck is going to be based on the idea of all the holidays that are being celebrated and the cards that I put into it. So first we're going to start with the angels. There are no bunnies. I could not find a different rabbit or a hare or a bunny of any sort in the entire collection of cards. I went through it for a long time. I was able to find eggs, but in the end I had added them, and then in the end I didn't like the way it all looked together. So instead what we're looking at is angels for the 3 different holidays that we're celebrating. Books, because part of Ramadan is, again, I did research online. I don't celebrate, so I don't know it very well, but part of Ramadan is reading and focusing on the religious text, and so I thought books were very important. Easter is also based on a Christian religion, which relies heavily on reading their book. As far as the solstice goes, I don't know if pagans have a book, but anyway, I put in 3 angels, I put in 3 books, tomes in this instance. The rest of the cards down here are powerful cards, but also I felt like they kind of work because we've got a celebration card, a couple of seasons cards, and a card that is season and renewal. And renewal works for both the Easter and the spring solstice, new birth, new life. You could also argue that it's Passover, and so with that, we've got our angels up here, the judge, Passover, vitality for spring and Easter, and dawning angel for new birth, new life, and so on and so forth. Anyway, this is all very loose. I only just came up with this concept this morning and put it together. We're going to see if it works. We're just going to do it. I'm sorry, this isn't better planned out. I haven't made a video in a long time, and just wanted to put something together. I don't have any creatures, so that's not going to do something good. So we'll let Seasons Pass start our game. Tamio is blue, white, and green, so let's get a double drop here. That's all we got. Our game is right out of the gate. We've got a white, a blue, a white. Not seeing double drops. Could proper English. Nope. creature. Yay! Gonna get an extra turn. Nice. And then, oh, we've got a tome. How exciting. We'll put that there. Return the first creature. I don't have any creatures in the graveyard. There's only one creature out. It's going to give us 4 mana. That's no good. So let's go for the tome. I don't see any good drops. Let's grab this over here. And it looks like, just based on the size of my creature and the damage being done, I don't even know that we're going to get a lot of exciting action. No, well, this upgrade a citizen token, which will give us another creature. Okay, so our tome is going to come out. We don't want blue. Or, I mean, we don't want the black. I see black here, I see red. Maybe? No, because it's not going to double drop. We're going to go for mana gems to try and get colored. Another angel. There's blue. Oops. Let me start telling you about how exciting. So now we've got a book out, we have an angel out. They are whittling us down. But because they're only level 11, we've got a long up. Seasons passed. Okay, so this is going to be silly, but this is what we're going to do. We've got a green activation. And this is this. Another green activation, but without the hand. I'm going to get rid of this card and see if we get that. Wow, we're not getting a lot of different vitality, which I guess kind of makes sense for the theme of the deck. We've got white. I'm just looking ahead now. We've got a white swap with an activation. How much left for this to work? 14. Yeah, I think we're just going to whittle them down just by hits without anything really exciting happening. There are a couple of triggers in this deck. Nothing special because it is more of a team deck than a deck to win. Frankly, I'm never real excited with the performance. And, well, we're going to do this. Oh, Wait, let's do this. Let's get rid of this card, and this card, this card. Let's see if we can get the other angels out. We don't want this either. Okay, let's see what happens. We got a book, same book. Another book, another angel, and the same angel. Well, not great. We'll take the extra turn here. Oops. That's not what I wanted. And it spoiled it all. Holy cow. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. What a finger slip. Oh my gracious me. We have no colors to get their mana. Wow, talk about anticlimactic. I am so sorry. Anything we can drop to get a cascade or anything? No, maybe a white. We're gonna see if we can get a white to drop right there. Drop in here. Nope. And there's game. It's the most boring game for my loosely themed solstice, Passover, Easter, Ramadan deck. Oh wow, how terrible. How terrible. Anyway, that's that. I'm sorry this wasn't more fun. But thanks for joining me for this silly theme deck. We'll take a look at it again. It did terribly. And I'll show you some of the combos that I was trying to get to work. What is with my phone? Okay, so Dawning Angel gives you life when it enters, and then Angel of Vitality. Whenever you gain life, you gain 2, and as long as you have your full life, this creature gets bonuses. So the idea is that you're constantly gaining life. This judged creature not only has life lead, but you also get to fetch cards and move. So the angels themselves were going to be doing stuff. As far as the runes go, increasing your mana bonuses as well as drawing cards. I guess we go this way like this. We saw this card and it worked. We never got to exile, but again, has a life gaining ability, and then this one is just for card draw. The celebration we saw, but we didn't trigger, and it also gives you life and proliferates. If you're unfamiliar with the proliferate mechanic, your buffed creatures get +1/+1, and your supports get a shield. So it would help to increase the speed to this one, destroying itself. And then Seasons Past is a convert card for green. It also returns cards that have been damaged or destroyed back to your hand. So it's kind of renewal, for spring and whatnot. I just like this one because it's harvest season and it's a green convert card, but you have to have creatures on the field. As you saw, you can do a lot. And then Seasons of Renewal is returning creatures. Resurrection is the idea of Easter, which is the rebirth of Jesus Christ, the Son of God in the Holy Bible. So I thought that was, for Easter. Harvest for spring, another spring card for Seasons. Celebration for all of them. Any one of the things, because we've got the books that everyone reads, and then the angels themselves. Religious holy figures that each have their role somehow, some way. So, thanks for joining me today. I hope this was entertaining, even though it was anticlimactic, and I will see you all next time.